It's official. The 2025 annual popularity rankings have just been released, and the results are sending shockwaves across the Chinese entertainment industry. Xiao Zhan claims the #1 position, while Bailu and Zhao Lusi follow closely behind at second and third place, with scores so close they are nearly identical. What do these rankings really reveal about stardom, influence, and online power in 2025? Let's break it down. Before we look deeper into the rankings, it is important to understand where this data comes from and what it actually measures. The 2025 Annual Popularity Ranking is jointly released by OE Data and Kudong China, based on large-scale monitoring of online content across the entire year. This index does not evaluate artistic quality or professional awards. Instead, it measures overall online visibility, including media coverage, social media discussions, search trends, and public engagement. In other words, it reflects how often and how intensely a celebrity appears in the digital public sphere throughout 2025. Now, let's turn to the most anticipated moment, the top 3 of the 2025 popularity rankings. Taking first place is Xiao Jan with a score of 221.98, firmly leading the chart. Close behind is Bailu in second place with 219.88 points, while Zhao Lusi ranks third at 219.46. What makes this ranking especially striking is how narrow the gap truly is. The difference between second and third place is less than half a point, highlighting an exceptionally intense competition at the very top of China's entertainment landscape in 2025. Xiao Zhan's rise to the top of the 2025 popularity ranking is not the result of a single breakout moment, but rather the outcome of sustained influence across multiple dimensions. First, his visibility spans both commercial entertainment and mainstream cultural platforms. In 2025, Xiao Zhan was not only active in film and television projects that generated wide discussion, but also appeared on major national stages, reinforcing his image beyond fan-driven popularity. Second, his projects consistently sparked public conversation. Whether through highly anticipated releases or debate-driven titles, his name remained present in online discourse for extended periods, allowing short-term attention to translate into long-term visibility. Third, Xiao Zhan demonstrated a rare ability to convert online traffic into public credibility. Rather than relying solely on fan activity, his exposure reached general audiences, media commentators, and institutional platforms. Together, these factors created a stable and high-intensity digital presence throughout the year, making his #1 ranking not only impressive in scale, but also notable for its durability. Following closely behind the top spot, Bailu's second-place ranking reflects a highly effective and balanced visibility strategy in 2025. Unlike artists who rely on a single breakout hit, Bailu maintained continuous exposure across multiple formats. On one hand, her television projects generated strong online discussion, particularly within the highly competitive drama market. On the other, her frequent appearances on variety shows allowed audiences to engage with her personality beyond scripted roles. This combination of fictional storytelling and unscripted presence created a dual-layer appeal, one driven by performance, the other by relatability. Importantly, this approach expanded her audience base beyond drama viewers to include casual viewers and general social media users. As a result, Bailu's online mentions remained consistently high throughout the year, rather than spiking briefly around specific releases. With a score less than 3 points behind the leader, her position demonstrates how sustained, cross-platform exposure can rival even the strongest top-tier traffic. Ranking third, Zhao Lusi stands as one of the most competitive figures in the 2025 popularity chart, trailing second place by less than half a point. Her strong performance is driven by a combination of commercial success and sustained online attention. In 2025, Zhao Lusi's screen projects achieved high engagement across multiple platforms, reinforcing her position among the most recognizable young actresses. Beyond her work, ongoing public discussions surrounding her career trajectory and personal developments further amplified her digital presence. Unlike short-lived viral moments, these layered conversations kept her name active in online discourse throughout the year. This blend of professional output and continuous public interest created repeated visibility cycles rather than a single peak. As a result, Zhao Lusi remained in close contention with Bai Lu, demonstrating how persistent, multi-source attention can elevate an artist to the very edge of the top tier. Beyond the top 3, the remaining positions in the top 10 reveal a diverse landscape of popularity pathways in 2025. Fourth place belongs to Lu Han, whose visibility was fueled less by new screen projects and more by sustained public interest in his personal life and large-scale live performances. Liu Yuning follows in fifth, representing the rise of multi-talented entertainers who cross between acting, music, and variety formats. Ranks 6 through 10 feature Yu Shuxin, Liu Yifei, Cheng Yi, Jay Chou, and Zhao Liying, names spanning different generations and audience segments. Together, this group illustrates that popularity in 2025 is no longer driven by a single formula. Instead, it emerges from a combination of works, media narratives, nostalgia value, and cross-platform resonance. At this point, it is worth asking a broader question. What does popularity actually represent? Rankings like this do not measure artistic merit, professional awards, or long-term legacy. Instead, they capture attention. How often a name appears, how widely it circulates, and how intensely it is discussed. In the digital era, visibility itself has become a form of power. However, high popularity does not automatically translate into quality, just as lower rankings do not imply lack of value. Understanding this distinction allows audiences to engage with such lists more thoughtfully. Rather than fueling rivalry or fan conflicts, these rankings can be viewed as snapshots of cultural focus, reflecting how entertainment, media narratives, and public interest intersect at a given moment. In summary, the 2025 popularity rankings highlight not only who stands at the top, but how close the competition has become. Xiao Zhan leads the year, while Bai Lu and Zhao Lusi remain right behind with nearly identical scores. As online attention continues to shape modern stardom, these rankings offer a revealing snapshot of today's entertainment landscape. Share your thoughts in the comments, and let us know who you believe will dominate the charts next year.